What is going on? Darth Sticks here, and today I want to cover Rise of the Empire, the new territory battle that will be releasing very soon, here in a couple days. You can see, obviously, I am not going to be doing it the first time, or the first several times probably that is out. Our guild right now trying to get to do 200 million, and it looks like we'll still be in Geonosis anyways. They said that if you're getting like 30 something stars on Dark Side and 20 in light side, you may want to switch over to Rise of the Empire. And right now we're at about 24 and like 10 maybe, I think is what we got, or 8. I can't remember how many we got on light side Geo last time, but we improved, that is for sure. But let's just look at it. So 200 million GP for your guild. Obviously, the first thing of note is that the first phase is all Relic 5 is the minimum. And so that does take a lot of people out of it. The rewards do look pretty good from, what you can look and see what you can do for your guild. Just based on your GP and stuff, you can kind of calculate. I know Sarah and a couple other people kind of calculated what they thought their guild might get with just doing the platoons, or what they're called now, operations, and then also just deploying. So you don't have to have Relic 5 to deploy, but to do any of the operations or special missions, Relic 5 for phase 1, and then it goes up from there all the way to Relic 9 in the last phase. So a lot of people obviously aren't going to have a ton of Relic 5 early game. I have a handful. I only have, let's see, 10 things I think right now at Relic. So that is definitely, like, it's a later game. And that's fine, because really you don't want to be jumping into that anyways. You're not going to do a whole lot for the guild if you jump into that early on. You can see here's all my relics right now. A lot of them, a few Relic 5s, Relic 7, and then a lot of Relic 3s there as I build up that Padme team. So that'll probably be the first like full squad. Obviously, since we're going for Executor, I'm getting the Bounty Hunters up and running at Relic 5. But it's kind of where we're at right now. You can see 2 million GP. So definitely, I would say it's a later stage. Just like CPIT is something that's kind of a later stage as you get into your older accounts. You're going to be able to do more and more in CPIT and help out more and more there. So really, it's not going to be for me right now to do Rise of the Empire. It will definitely, it's a goal. And so you want to be building your account, and once I see a few videos on it, I think I'll start to kind of theory craft of some teams that may be good, and then maybe things to shoot for that would help get you into a guild that is doing Rise of the Empire. But really, when you first start out, you want to be focusing on your Hoth. So Hoth, you're going to get Rolo, which is important for Jedi Master Luke, because you do need Jedi Knight Luke in that, and so Rolo is important to get those shards. And then in your dark side, you want Wat Tambor if you're going to go for a JMK for Jedi Master Kenobi to get him up to Relic 7 as quickly as possible. So Wat Tambor important there as well. Obviously, you can get Wat and Cam shards. Obviously, you can get Wat and Cam shards from the Get 3 currency, and we can actually go into that shop real fast. Let's see. In our guild events, you can see Get 3 Razor Crest. Kiaramunde is in there now. Kiaramunde. And then we have, for other Get 3 things, micro attenuators, electrum conductors. We've got Chirotechs. And that's it. It does rotate a little bit, it looks like, what is available for that Get 3. So Wat Tambor and Cam are basically there, along with Razor Crest. Razor Crest, I honestly don't know. I would not use Get 3 for that, just because it is so available in Fleet. So it does show up quite often in Fleet. You can see I've almost got mine to 330, and that is just from the Fleet store. buying it there. So yeah, and we're so close on that malevolence. But anyways, that's why I am focused on the geos, is to get that Get 2, because those ships need to be up and running. I've got to get, if I'm going to go JMK, I've got to get Negotiator 6 stars, and that malevolence, just because I built out the geo fleet, that's definitely something we're going to have to look at. Also, on that note, I did see that geos are required, I think for phase 3, a special mission there. So maybe interested to see if we see people bringing them up to Relic. I think it's going to be 7 is what it has to be. So I'm not sure if that's really advisable, but we'll see after the first few times people do this and guilds kind of start building up teams for different things, if it's worth it. Because really the geos, I mean, my geos have not been that high. And they've been able to get the Watt Tambor shards every time. So you can see Relic Spy is at Relic 3. Everything else is either 11 or 12. So, be curious to see. Obviously, it'd make that Watt Tambor mission a lot easier. And I'm curious if it really, how hard that mission is in the new Empire, Rise of the Empire. So that's kind of where we're at right now. On the Rise of the Empire. Hopefully that, guys, helps you. I'm not mad that the requirements are high. Obviously they want it to be high, and just looking at the maps look really good inside the UI and everything, and it does look like there's quite a few territories that they can add like side missions and stuff to. So it'll be interesting to see, just based on what a lot of the hiring guilds, we're just going to go through phase 3 really. Do some preloading and try to get rewards that way. So be curious if people push more into that phase 4, because there are 6 phases total, but really it's going to take a while to get to the 6th phase, I think. But maybe I'll be surprised and some people will do it really quick. I know the third sister, Riva, is definitely going to be a reward a lot of people are going for. And so if you guys enjoyed the video, kind of rambled a little bit there, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching.